Hi, everybody. How are you?
What's up, everybody? Happy holidays.
Yes, yes. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And now it's only weeks on until the big one, my favorite,
Okay.
Christmas. No, and then New Year's. Are we going out again this year?
Uh,
We'll see. We'll
yeah, we'll
talk
see.
about it. Anyway, so I'm getting ready to go shopping to the mall, but I wanted to come on here and talk about this Aaron Hall thing because it's just disgusting. It is really disgusting. Uh, and Puffy. Puffy is a raging maniac. He's
Okay.
a maniac. He's the Black Harvey Weinstein,
Mm-hmm.
and there's going to be more people coming out. I mean, he's just disgusting, and he's got these rappers scared shitless. They're scared to say something about it. Joe Budden, it looked like Joe Budden was shaking. Let me try to get this.
Yeah, I seen that too.
Did you, like he didn't want to talk about it? Like, how you not gonna talk about it? And
How
you
y'all
got
go?
one of the biggest hip hop podcasts out there,
He's
but
like,
you
what?
don't want to talk about Puffy.
Lips
It's a
start shaking.
mess, huh?
His lips start shaking. Well,
Yeah.
you
But
know,
with that being said, I can understand why he's so damn scared.
I understand what he's saying. He's saying if bad things could happen to the people that was talking, he don't want to join the club.
I know he really
Right.
doesn't. So anyway, but let me. My equipment is lagging. Don't ask me why. And I'm just glad we made it on. If we blank out, I'm prepared to go live through my phone. That's a damn shame that I have to do this.
Yeah, no, it
Our
is.
internet sucks, but we don't get a discount. We still pay full price. All right, let's get into this disgusting, disgusting, disgusting man. This disgusting human being. I know everybody's innocent until proven guilty, but I will say it's not looking good for you, Mr. Combs.
Right.
Okay. So I'm just critiquing what I see in the media, just like everybody else. But I'm not in hip hop, so I don't give a damn
Uh,
what he thinks. I'm not in hip hop. You don't affect my life, not one damn way. And if anything, I understand the accusers. Let me close this. Hold
yeah.
on. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so this is what how the neighborhood talkers reporting it. It says Diddy is facing a third ex assault lawsuit. According to a report by Rolling Stone magazine, Jane Doe alleges Combs and singer Aaron Hall took turns airing her and a friend after an event at Uptown Records in the 90s, early 90s. I believe the exact year in the paperwork was 1991. Jane Doe alleges she and her friend met Diddy and Aaron Hall at an event hosted by MCA Records, the distributor of Uptown Records, at the company's offices in New York. Combs and Hall were very flirtatious and hands. This was so long ago. And you acted like this back then too? You two dirty old men. I believe both of them are 50. Both
Yeah.
of them are 50. Combs and Hall were very flirtatious and hands on with Jane Doe and her friend, offering them drinks throughout the night. Mm-mm-mm. While at Hall's apartment, this is crazy. Jane Doe was offered more drinks and she was coerced into having sex with Combs. The filing claims. After Combs finished doing his business, Jane Doe laid in the bed, shocked and traumatized, as she was in the process of getting dressed. Hall bragged, barged into the room, pointed, point, pinned her down. I'm sorry, y'all, I can't see. Pinned her down and forced Jane Doe to have sex with him. The plaintiff alleges that the next day Diddy, put his hands around her neck and squaz until she fainted in an effort to scare her from telling anyone what happened.
Hmm.
This is now the third lawsuit he's facing regarding our charges in just 1 week.
Yep.
Okay, this gets way, way worse. Okay, so that's what's reported. So now we got 3 lost. And you said this, Perry. Are more coming?
Yep. I mean, 3 is just that's just the beginning. That's just the ones who want to get paid quickly and now. And as you pay the second one, the third one, by June we might be up to 30. Because, like, just in my opinion, if the things they saying about them is true, these people don't stop at one person.
Right, right.
You know, some
Mhm.
people eat. I'm basically some people just go through it. Like if they want it today, Monday, they gonna want it on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and once they get away with it, now they feel like they can just do it all over the place. So, I mean, I don't know what he gonna do because, like, maybe if he gonna be this businessman that he is, maybe he need to go ahead and have one of these big freak fest, big party, invite everybody that he don't, you know,
It's
took advantage of, and then
disturbing.
and then settle the case there, pay everybody off, have them sign an agreement. So, I mean, 'cause it's gonna get worse.
But have you heard that Bill Cosby's out of money? Eventually, if enough people keep coming forward, do you think Puffy can run out of money? Because I never thought Bill Cosby could run out of money, and he has.
I think either run out of money or how good is the money doing it if you behind bars? I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know where this is gonna go, right?
mhm,
But when your endorsement deals start popping away,
mhm,
and then once you get this muddy image,
mhm,
ain't nobody caring about P. Diddy. Like right
mhm,
now, what happened to Art Kelly? Remember all that stuff came out?
mhm.
People don't even play his music.
I mean, some people do,
I know, no, I'm talking about
but
radio stations.
they don't.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying things
yeah,
like that. Yeah.
yeah. All right, so let's move on to the um what I came on here to talk about. So a lot of people don't know Aaron Hall under the age of maybe 45 and under. You have no idea who Aaron Hall is. He was in this uber famous group called Guy. He was R. Kelly. I'm talking about singing wise. He was R. Kelly before R. Kelly. R. Kelly took a playbook out of Aaron Hall. This man has a voice. He's talented. In the group, it was his cousin Damien. I mean, his brother Damien and Teddy Riley, who we all know who Teddy Riley is, and they were just a very talented group. Okay, Aaron Hall is single-handedly responsible for ending his own career. You talk about egos, you're talking about Aaron Hall. You're talking about drug problems, you're talking about Aaron Hall. You're talking about putting his hands on women.
Mm,
You're talking about Aaron Hall. He's a disgusting human being and absolutely up there with Puffy,
yeah.
if not worse. He dated a vixen back in the day. Her name was Gloria Valez. Okay. Beautiful woman. She was probably who's the it girl today? But they don't even have videos like that. Like videos was essential back in the day. And they made a lot of money, the women off of videos back in the day. But let me explain to you before I play this tape that Aaron Hall, stupid, that they're going to use in evidence in court against him and Puffy. Okay, let me tell you some things about Aaron Hall. Group broke up because he claims that Teddy Riley was trying to be the lead singer. No, the group broke up because you were a drug addict and an alcoholic. Now, according to Gloria. So he got Gloria pregnant, the girl I just put on the screen. They had a baby that he calls Aaron the second or something like this. And he was a deadbeat father for years. I can't stand a deadbeat father. You don't take care of your children, you're a loser to me.
Right.
Okay. But even worse, interview Gene Deal if you want to more Puffy and Andre Harrell. Oh, child. That's a good idea. It's a very good idea. Thank you, Sharon. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Um, what was I saying? According to Gloria, this is when she was mad back in the day. They have reconciled. He has not taken care of his child, as in money, in decades. He has put his hands on every single woman that he dated since high school. According to Gloria, beat her so bad, put her in the hospital. The hospital. Let me keep reading these notes here. This was people was telling me about it. Oh, child, y'all, somebody sent me some notes. They didn't call the man washed up. Okay, we all know he was in the group. It says, when he first started out in the industry, he dated an aspiring model. She loaned him money. When he started making money, instead of repaying her, he said he would take her on the shopping spree. She said she didn't want to go on a shopping spree. She had bills to pay. Put her in the hospital.
Damn.
Says he beat her so bad. She was dizzy for 1 week after the beating. This man was involved with various women of different races, all races. But they had something in common. He battered them all. He beat every woman he ever dated and refused treatment for his drug problems. It was a point that Guy had broken up because they couldn't deal with Aaron. You know the type. You know the type.
Yeah.
He's been to jail several times, Rikers Island, for putting his hands on women. One of his assault cases did appear in the media several years ago. His alleged victim claimed he got tired of beating her with his fist, so he took off his shoe.
Damn.
And continued to beat her.
That's a damn
disgusting.
Shame.
He's worse. I mean, he's up there with these disgusting, filthy, low down, dirty men abusing their power. You brought a child into this world with your broke ass. You don't want to take care of him. You want to put his mother in the hospital. You want to put your hands on women. Now, she has since reconciled, but that doesn't take away what she said. Let's listen to this. This idiot went on Vlad TV in 2013.
No.
Can't no bitch out there say that she handled my shit. My father's a pastor, so my whole thing is that my grandfather being a pimp, it's just like I'm third generation Aaron Hall III. My father's is Aaron Hall Jr. He's a pastor, so I just skipped over it like checkers. And my whole thing is that if you never heard a girl say that no fucked up trick shit about Aaron Hall, then you understand that Let's Chill shit is some real shit.
So that was basically like from some life experience?
Now, my whole thing is that I just think that girls think that a whole lot of guys, run after they shit. You know what I mean?
Talk to me. You can say what you want on there.
But a whole lot of girls out there with the umbilical cords, them young 1970s, 1980s bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They try to go up there with the fresh out the pussy shit and think they can get like a nigga like Aaron Hall. I'm historical dick.
Yeah.
They fuck with me.
That's right.
If they fuck with me, it's a big dick. Everybody know my son's mother. Everybody know that shit. So
yeah, that's glory, and tell them about it.
So when you put Aaron's on it, when you fuck a bitch for 3 days and take the bitch hand and take him out of the man's hand, then you a retired pimp.
Yeah.
But at the time, as soon as I came to South Beach, I just grabbed her, and she'll tell you the same story. I just grabbed her and fucked her for 3 days, then Aaron's got on her pussy with an apostrophe S.
Yeah.
Like it's Aaron.
I mean,
with
it was
3
like
colors on it.
Yeah, crazy glue.
And my whole thing is this, is that if niggas can't handle me, I'm not gonna never let them get my last name. If you can't handle my dick, you ain't getting my last name. So I've been single for 50 years.
All right now.
A whole lot of niggas out there, from Jamie Foxx to like Denzel Washington to whoever. Everybody know me.
Yeah.
So everybody know if I say it, I'm gonna fuck it to death. I like the fucking public, you feel me?
Yeah.
So niggas can't say nothing about it. Them square ass niggas, them precious cake little dick niggas.
Yeah.
Did you hear what he said? I like to F in public. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I like for them niggas to see how I fuck. Like, if you speak to Jodeci or Puffy or any of them niggas, they been at my house. They all see me fuck. They all know I'm a big nigga.
Yeah.
If a bitch touch my dick and she say my dick is small, then she's a lying bitch.
Yeah.
Tell her to name the tattoo that's on my rib that says warning. You get this dick, I'm fucking you up. The thing is, a whole lot of niggas write about taking girls out to shop, taking girls to fly to Dubai and all that shit.
Yeah.
Bitch, close your eyes, we anywhere. You feel me? And my whole thing is this. Is that
talk about it.
If you can handle my dick and you can make me still be Aaron Hall without fucking rabbing out from your mouth, then I'll take you anywhere. Other than that shit, you back home, bitch.
Oh my God.
Wow, he out there.
Oh my God. That's the most disgusting.
No, it's more serious than what I thought. I mean, he is definitely mental with this sickness.
He talking about taking it. I'll take it.
Mm-hmm.
Puffy know.
And
Puffy seen it.
the women about to know they role. I mean, he's out there really bad.
It's so disgusting. This is what these women had to endure. He's putting people in the hospital. He's beating people with a shoe. He's sitting next to Don Bishop Juan in the interview. The pimp, the famous pimp. That they think he was in Snoop Dogg's and 50 Cent PIMP. He's a real pimp that thinks it's cool. These are deranged individuals.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, Aaron think it's cool. He seemed like he really enjoyed it.
That tape right there where he thought he was bragging.
It's a sickness. Yeah, that's bad.
Lock him up. So what I want to know, what the hell is wrong with these men of power? And we need to take them down one by one. And if anybody's still running around town talking about this is a money grab, shame on you. So some dumbass blogger talking about Cassie needs to pay those prostitutes she was sleeping with because she victimized them. Shut up.
Yeah, if those prostitutes want to get paid, they'll file suit their damn self. I mean, all of it was used, but why would she worry about some hired help puppy allegedly hired to have sex with her? I mean, I don't know. That other blogger.
These men are beating women's eyes closed shut. Now you tell me if that's a money grab. You can't open your eyes. Some of these pictures that I seen, I can't, black eye, face swollen like this, and they're laughing about it. I'll take it. I like to do it in public. It's so sick. I had to step away from my days off because you know I don't get a lot of days off. I couldn't let it go. I couldn't let it go by. Lock him up.
It's sort of out there. That's wild. And then, like, it's one thing. Some people will try to do all that and keep it private. I would say, i.e., Puffy. He want to keep it private. This guy, he want to be out there in public on an open mic. Yeah, I slapped her. I just hit her with a shoe.
Calling women. Calling women bitches.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't even look. I don't even know. I couldn't even live with myself if I beat somebody so bad that their eyes swell up and you got to go to the hospital and you dizzy for a whole damn week. That means I just socked the shit out of you. What is wrong with these men? And why is it? It seems to be Black men, rappers to be specific. They think it's cool. What about this is making them think it's cool? Because they're affecting the younger generation. You got the NBA young boys. They think it's cool.
Yeah, somebody like that. Like someone might think that way, thinking, "Oh, that's street cred. I don't take shit from no gang member or no tricks or nothing." You know, it's like a facade. They want to be the hardest without being a man. Like they don't think hitting a woman is wrong. So I think it could be mostly about street cred, trying to be this, but be this guy.
It don't make no
I
sense.
don't
It
understand it.
doesn't make any sense. So there's a person who said Sharrell Aaron Hall is worse than Puffy because he put a number of people in the hospital. He done been to jail for it, and he still ain't learned. And these women ain't gonna get no money out of Aaron Hall. He broke. Allegedly. All this is alleged. He broke. So I want to show you this podcast that Gloria was on, and she's like talking fondly of him. Now, I told you the stuff she said before about how he put his hands on her repeatedly, and she
And
didn't
this
want her
is
son doing that.
this is afterwards. I mean, after all the torment and all that.
Say it
This-
again, Terry.
the interview you about ready to show now, is it after all
This
the
is
torment?
after that interview that I just showed. It was a long interview, but
Mhm.
you know how Vlad TV is. You get a clip and that's it. So if y'all want to see the whole thing, because it's embarrassing. He's doing an interview with the pimp, the famous pimp, Don Juan. I'll pull a picture on him in a minute. But this was after, and she's trying to smooth things over because she went probably 20, 30 years fighting with this man. She just gave up hope. I wonder what she's going to do now when the other women can't come out. All right, so let me play this. Hold on. And I haven't seen this either. Hold on. Here we go. She's being interviewed by Cisco. Everybody has a podcast. Do you guys remember Cisco? Thong, da, thong, thong, thong. Here we go.
Speaking of that and influences,
Mhm.
your baby father.
Yes.
You want to elaborate
go
on that
ahead.
story?
Well, my son's father's Aaron Hall.
That's
If y'all
right.
don't know.
Let's turn it around. And
Wait, did you know that I was his baby mother the time I met you?
I did not know. Aaron Hall, I did not
That's what
know
he pleads.
that was your baby mama. I had no idea.
I don't believe that.
I told him that.
I know you did.
Right. I told him. I was like, hey, man, I didn't know that was your baby mama. But the reason why we laughing about that, because apparently something went viral. Would you like to share with the
Oh my
audience?
God. Okay, so as you know on Vlad TV, Vlad gets people flustered and he flustered my son's father, and my son's father said a few things that were not so pleasant about me.
Oh,
But this is 8 years ago, so it just recently went viral.
where my pearls at?
She was standing up with a Jamaican.
Now that's the pimp that I was telling you guys he was sitting next to. I'm just now seeing, you know, Bishop Don Juan, right? Have you seen him now, Perry, before?
Yeah. Look at that hat.
He's a real pimp. That's not, he looks like a clown. He always dresses like a clown. He's in something green or red, big old hat. He looks ridiculous. But these rappers are idolizing him. It's not a joke. He's not a fake pimp at all. He a real pimp. I can't have no pimp because I'd have beat the shit out of him myself. But let's keep going.
Rapper named Mad Lion.
Okay, I know what that is.
Big Pun, Fat Joe, Method Man, like whoever you speak to, just ask them how I did it. I got out the limo, grabbed her hand, and went upstairs and fucked her. When I saw her, she was dancing with Luke and them. I didn't know she was a puppy, you know what I mean?
That's right.
She was tall, she was big.
Now they're saying that at the time she was 19 and he was 34.
Okay.
That's a sign right there.
Big blonde hair, bone with the black pant leather. I was like, I'm getting that. Everybody knows I couldn't even really speak then. I had a speech impediment. I don't stutter anymore. So I just went there and just grabbed her hand and went inside the hotel and gave it to her.
That was his proudest moment in life.
It's disgusting. What is wrong with this loser? Back in the day, before I knew he was a loser, he could have been up there with R. Kelly as far as singing voice. I know he was copying him in other ways. It's so sad what Aaron Hall could have been. But now you want to be an R. A man that just goes up, grab a woman's hand, and R's her. And look at the fool in the back. The fool in the back. You're a clown. You're a clown. Pimps are clowns.
My mother was Puerto Rican from Ponce. So when I see anybody that's Spanish, I'ma grab them.
Okay.
I ain't gonna ask if you holding the hand all loose and you holding a conversation with a nigga.
Preach.
I'm gonna take your.
Did he just say preach?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
so disgusting. And first of all, how horribly has Aaron Hall aged? You're drunk.
Yeah.
You're a drunk and a junkie. You made mom so proud.
Bitch, she chose up already. Now she wanna go renegade? Go renegade, bitch.
Mm.
So I want to say this in response to that we're in a better place now. He apologized to me and my son. He's great to my son, and now we have a grandchild, and he's a great grandfather. So I don't need a public apology. I don't care what people think or what people, the past is the past. I forgive him for everything. And I think forgiveness is key to move forward for healing myself and healing him. And now we can laugh. We've cried about things and we move forward from it.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why I
right,
could
all
be
right.
on Vlad TV,
Slow clap, ladies and gentlemen.
So she says she's forgave before this new lawsuit. Now, he'd been in jail for putting hands on women before.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's her obligation to come out now, because you said all this in the past. You said he put you in the hospital. He beat your eyes closed, swollen shut. Do you think these women that he has hit, he's been beating on women since high school? And she gave me some excuse. Hold on, let me read my notes again. Do you think these women are going to come forward, Perry?
Well, like I said, I think they're gonna come and see. Once he settle again, the next one gonna come, and then some of them gonna start feeling like, hey, you know what? When you get about 5 or 6 of them, I think a lot of them gonna come because they don't want to be the only one that was mistreated. But like it's an embarrassment to tell your story if you're the only person. I think as these stories keep coming out, the rest of them are like, hey, you know what? It happened to me
Is
too.
Gloria going to come forward?
Oh no, don't seem like it right now. No.
You don't think she's going to come forward?
No.
What good is he? Okay, he's trying to make good now. He still owe you money. Listen, somebody sent me, this was in my notes. Somebody did this research for me. Says that Sharrell, Aaron Hall has endured some tough times in his life. He's been shot and stabbed. I don't care. I do not care. You probably deserved it. I don't care. Around 20 years ago, he's a witness to his mother being hit and K'd by a drunk driver on Christmas morning. His mom never got the chance to see her son become a star. In 94, his son, also named Aaron, died shortly before birth. In 95, the singer caught an assault charge and was later sentenced to 5 years probation. He's also been in Rikers Island for 11 months. Am I supposed to be feeling sorry for him? I don't.
Yeah, no,
I
man.
don't.
If
And
anything,
we all got problems.
you feel sorry for the tragedy that went in his life, but we judging him off the tragedy he caused today. The things he done. But go ahead.
Oh my gosh. It's just talking about the types of drugs he's used. He's been on everything, including alcohol. She said it started with weed. I don't care. When he says he's describing and how, what are the odds that tape is going to appear in court? I walk up to you, I grab it, I go to the hotel room, take it.
Beat your ass, everything, because you ain't gonna stand up to me. I'm Aaron Hall.
If this was your daughter, Slim Thug, what would you say? Somebody walk up to her and grabbed her by her hand and she bet not loosen up. And you got the Bishop, Don Juan, over there cheering it on. Still think this is a money grab? So bad. It's so bad. It's just bad. And then I don't care. She lists all his hit records. And yeah, she claims he can still sing. I don't care. I don't care.
I'm sure R. Kelly can still sing too. But yeah.
Thoughts? You don't think that girl's gonna come out
No, you know
Gloria
what?
specifically.
I mean, some of them won't, Sharrell, no matter regardless. But I'm just saying, I think as far as P Diddy and all that, other ones will come out when they start to say, "Hey, well, you know what? I don't do it all this, you know, mistreatment and all this shit over the years. Even though I wanted to let it go, but if people are gonna get compensated for it, and I'm not gonna be the only person on the headline saying I was the only one he did it to, I think more people gonna come out. 'Cause
Not
I
the
think
right
it's
people.
opened up a
Gloria, this is your chance, girl. This is your chance. You endured his nonsense for years, and now you just want to say he's a good guy. And I understand being tired, but you got to come out and say something. Let's talk about Tiffany Haddish real quick, and then I'm going to end this because I got to go to the store. Tiffany Haddish had an awful childhood. Raised in foster homes, mother suffered from schizophrenic. What's it called? Schizophrenic. I can't. She's a schizophrenic, but it's a technical name. And I'll say this about Tiffany: that is one of the hardest things to deal with in life, with a parent that suffers from such a violent mental illness.
Mhm.
In and out of foster homes, and when she made it, she went back to help her mother. It's always hard on a child when you're being abused mentally and physically, when you don't have a mother. There's no love in group homes. And so she can't really help that.
Mhm.
And some people never heal that in them. I sense like I feel like Tiffany needs healing just from the whole thing she did with Ari Spears, and it's just always something. The way she was acting when she found that Jennifer and Jennifer Hudson and Common were dating. There's something a little bit wrong with Tiffany. Now I think she's funny. I think she's a great comedian, but I see pain when I look at Tiffany. Anyway, she was arrested yesterday on a DUI. Mm, mm, mm.
Damn. Okay.
What are your thoughts on Tiffany?
I don't really know, like for real, Sherelle, I ain't really know much about her until shit when they did that skit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like the way I think she tries to use laughter to cover up pain. Just it was uncomfortable to watch the way she was chasing after Shakira, and Shakira wanted no parts of her. I just feel bad for her. I see the pain, just like I see the pain in Krishan, and
Mhm.
sometimes they can heal it, and sometimes they don't. And I'm very scared for Tiffany because I feel that she needs to be healed. If you don't treat your trauma, you will repeat your trauma. Yeah, I see it in her. And I feel bad for her. I know people want me to talk about her, and I'm not going to say that, but I see what you guys are talking about. Like, if something ain't right, just like if something ain't right with Krishan Rock. She's had uh,
Right.
childhood trauma.
Mhm.
And I don't hate people like that. I feel bad because, you know, you might not have made it out that situation, Perry. You never know. It's because I have an aunt that suffered from childhood trauma and lives on the street pushing a basket. So I'm always going to feel sorry for people that go through childhood trauma. And people say, you're naive, you're dumb. Maybe you just ain't been through what I've been through. And I don't judge people like that because my aunt didn't make it out. Sometimes they don't. All right, let's read this. It says, I keep reading. I can't see shit. Let me try to make it as big as I can. It says, ooh, no, I don't want to talk about that. We know, so she got arrested this weekend for a DUI. We know she's being sued again by the same woman for the skit that she did.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, She lost a lot of sponsors and jobs because of that. Puffy's losing sponsors now. Did you guys know he's losing sponsors? I should have wrote down the list. He's losing sponsors now. I think Puffy has so much money at this point. Is he phased now, Perry?
Yeah.
Or not really?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, because like for one thing, these people are so greedy. You can have almost $1 billion, then you want to, right? When you start losing money, and right now he got this image of everybody. Oh, P Diddy, Puffy Combs, the shit. Everybody want to be around them. When you get exposed for all this nastiness that's going on, they don't give a shit how much money you got.
Mhm.
People stop talking about you in positive light. People stop wanting to be around you.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's bothering him. That's why he settled less than 24 hours. He was he felt like he was in the corner, scratching, screaming for help. Let me
Mhm.
do this. Let me quieten this, because he don't want to ruin
Mhm.
this good boy image that
Mhm.
he claimed to have. That's what I think.
He lost his liquor deal. That's it. De Leon deal. It was another one too. Oh, Macy's. He lost Macy's. People are backing away from him right now. It was something else. Someone says, no excuses, Sharrell. I get what you guys are talking about. Like, we don't care what happened to you. You're just an asshole. I get that. But when I see people, and I can't help how I feel, that are struggling with past traumas, I see my aunt. So it touches me in a personal way. Like, and people treated her like, y'all, no excuses. You're a loser. You live on the street. But if they knew her story, when you deal with childhood trauma, some people don't get over it. So I don't know. It doesn't mean that that I am okaying what they do. Like Tiffany Haddish, she needs to take a seat and go to some therapist. Quick.
Mhm.
Puffy needs to be in somebody's prison. Aaron Hall. Ooh.
Okay.
I wish somebody would beat his ass and then send him to prison. Well, maybe that'll happen when you go back to prison. That is so disgusting. All right, let's pull a couple comments. And that was so quick. Hi, Tony.
Hey.
I'm just so sorry. Going up the chain. Uh Trauma's foster background hits a little different. Yeah, it does. I mean, it's hard, but they still have to be responsible. So I get what you're saying, Shay. You got to be responsible, but some people just don't never figure that out. And when I see what people walking around just lost,
Mhm.
I'm like, damn. Tiffany needs in-house therapy. She needs therapy. I am grateful for favor and grace. Oh, happy Thanksgiving, Sherelle and Perry. Happy Thanksgiving
Hey,
to you
Thanksgiving.
too. Oh, that's Dots pretzels. God bless you, your aunt. I mean, my aunt is sad. Sometimes I still think, is she alive? Is she alive, Perry?
Uh, I don't know. And that's a sad thing. You probably never would know.
That's why. So it touches me in that way. When I see somebody struggling, I get it. Just I know what it's like with the family. Like it's like all homeless people aren't alone. Some of them have full on families that are ready to that love them dearly and will help them, but nobody can heal your pain but you. Nobody. Tiffany's going through some serious issues. She really is. Her career and romantic relationship with Common has had her spiraling out of control. It might be a good idea for her to do a stint in rehab. Ooh. Get someone like Iyanla to fix her life and get a person to redeem her reputation. The therapy should be ongoing. She's in pain. I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah.
It's even worse when your mom suffers from mental illness because your mom is your teacher. Okay, Sharon Middleton, Usher, Justin Bieber, and many more. Also, these types, from my research and experience with SA and abuse, they're biological children too. They say he took his sons to these
Yeah.
parties. Oh my gosh. So do you guys remember Misa Hilton, Puffy's first baby mama, when Justin, or was it Christian? I can't remember which son he was. I know what he looks like. He's the one that dated Lori Harvey, and then Lori Harvey started dating Puffy. I don't know. She came out and she said, "You're not going to ruin my son." Do you remember that? She knows who Puffy really is. And he has boys. And he's bringing these boys into this lifestyle. But if something happened to his twins or his other daughter, and even the little girl, he'd be having a fit if somebody took it from love. I just took
Right.
it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Hey, opinion. She says, what we need now is justice for the victims. No one should be treated this way. Truly sad. If y'all didn't hear the tape, go back and listen to the Aaron Hall tape. He's the most disgusting thing ever. Rumor has it that his money has dropped down to 800 million. I believe it.
Yeah.
But that's still a lot of money.
It's a lot of money. That's what I'm saying. So it's not like, is he gonna go broke? But when most people don't want to be rich because they want everybody to know they rich and famous. When people know you got money and a piece of shit, they don't want that title.
Puffy may have money, but it won't last forever. If you're being sued and he's losing endorsements, Yeah. Hi, Shay. Although I'm not as sensitive as Sharrell, I just want everyone to know I understand where she's coming from. I just don't agree with her. Thank you, Shay. I know people, they don't agree with me. They don't. But I'm coming from a different place, coming from a place of pain and walking down that road. Diddy funds will get low, hopefully. Quincy isn't his biological son. Justin is. No, not Quincy. Quincy's, I'll be sure, must be Christian, must be Misa's son. Do you guys don't remember he came out and she just went off and she was saying, "You're not going to ruin my son." And, according to the rumors, he put his hands on Misa too. I think Tiffany needs jail time. She's just too crazy. I don't know. Tiffany needs, needs to heal herself. Who is keeping the son? I heard he found documents. Yeah, I heard about this in regards to Kim's death. I hope Albie gets his son out quickly. Fame, money, and greed doesn't sit well with Black people. Well, I heard about these documents that allegedly Kim had. Quincy's 30. Quincy's in his 30s. He also he's a great actor. He has a role on one of 50 Cent's movies. I mean, a series. I don't know if it's BMF or the one with Tommy, but he's a great actor, Quincy. Kim Porter's his mom. He loves her. He asked his dad, stop talking about Puffy being involved or responsible for my mother's death. So he's looking at his dad through a different set of eyes, because Puffy took this boy in when he was little, when Albie sure wasn't trying to be daddy, and raised him as his own. So he probably finds it hard to turn on his dad, because that's what he calls him. Misa's son got a DUI. That's why she went off. She went off and she was saying, "Not my son. You're not going to ruin my son." Thank you for picking up my comment. I'm just reaching, closing my eyes and clicking on stuff. Remember when Puffy would say, take that," in his songs from the 90s? He talked about what he was doing in his real time. Child. I remember Lindsay Lohan. Tiffany needs a break right now. She does. The industry is in on her, and she's on herself. Hashtag self-destruction. That's what we're witnessing with Tiffany. That's what we're witnessing. Perry, what are your words for Tiffany and Puffy, or your last words?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I don't really have nothing on Tiffany. Like, I understand, like, people go through a bad childhood and stuff like that. We can't excuse their adult actions. So it's a give and take. But I think from where you come from is like the person already went through a lot. Now they got a chance to move on. It saddens you to see this person keep making these mistakes, torturing themselves at this point.
Because there was no reason for Tiffany to even make that video with Ari Spears. Self-destruction.
Right. And it's crazy when, they're adult now, they pass them stages. And when you get opportunity, give you opportunity to make a living, you just want that person to better themselves and stop, rehashing, bringing up old crazy shit or keeping the drama around. That's the problem I got with Krishan.
Well, listen to this. He's talking about Puffy. He lied to talk about Quincy. He lied to Quincy. Diddy kept him from Kim and Quincy. In Albie Shore, Twitter, and Clubhouse, he spoke how he had to stay away for their protection. Let me reread what you're saying. He lied to them. Diddy kept him from Kim and Quincy. In Albie Shore, Twitter, and Clubhouse, he spoke how he had to stay away for their protection. Child, there's not more hidden stories about Puffy ass. Oh my God. He could have been bullying Albie Shore. He definitely was bullying Kim. Child, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Some people can handle Iyanla therapy. Child. Yeah, Puffy's going down bad. Hey, Bobo. Let me see what Bobo's saying. Going through things and you start getting that Hollywood money, it just F's their mentality. Something wrong with them people in Hollywood. And now these rappers. All right, you guys, I just wanted to jump on here really quick. I'm just going to cover this because I don't want a rash of men coming out like they did Cassie, calling these women hoes and cheering on these men. And there's no way you could have any sense of morals and support Aaron Hall after that, what he just said on that damn tape.
Yeah, he said it all himself.
He said it himself. So if any man comes forward in support of Aaron Hall,
I mean,
and Puffy, something wrong with y'all.
He said it all on the tape. Puffy settling that long ass lawsuit with all these details without fighting. You didn't wake up. Oh, that motherfucker lying. You would have said something. We didn't get nothing but crickets. And your lawyer, hurry up, reach out to her. Let's settle this now. Make sure she can't mention this shit again.
It's crazy.
So, like, in my opinion, P. Diddy told on himself, and so did Aaron Hall. He said it out of his own mouth. All right, y'all. Still the holiday, so I'm going shopping. Now I'm gonna see y'all Monday, unless there's a lawsuit number 4. I'm gonna come back, and then when I come back to you, we're gonna talk about Jamie Foxx. We're talking about Jamie Foxx and this lawsuit. Now, there's a spin on this lawsuit with Jamie Foxx. There's a whole scandal going around about Jamie Foxx, and we'll talk about that. That's a hot mess. That what's happening to these men of power is crazy. All right, you guys, go ahead, Perry, take us out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Bye, everybody.
Good holidays, everybody.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.